Space has a way of shrinking your world. You could be surrounded by infinite stars, endless voids stretching in every direction, and yet feel more trapped than in any cage. That's what the frontier war zones do to a cargo pilot. Not that I ever asked to be part of that war. I hauled minerals, fuel, and tech components from one station to another. No glory, no allegiance, just survival. At least that's what I thought. My name is Jalen Merrick, independent freight captain of the Solace Runner. I always avoided conflict, kept my head low, followed neutral routes. Until the night an alien distress signal caught me. It was coded, unfamiliar, yet persuasive. Not the usual mechanical ping of emergency systems. It sounded almost like a whispering voice, pleading. I should have ignored it. But something about it tugged at my mind, like a hand reaching through space and touching the back of my skull. Against all logic, I followed it to the derelict cruiser. Dark. Dead in space. No lights, no energy signatures. A ship the size of a city drifting past the borders of charted space. If I had any sense, I would have turned around and blasted into hyperspace. Instead I docked. Curiosity, they say, is the first ingredient for disaster. The beginning of something I didn't understand. My boots clanked against alien metal as I stepped through the airlock. The atmosphere inside was breathable, shockingly so. Whoever built this place either studied humans, or someone on board wasn't alien at all. "Hello," called out. My voice echoed down endless corridors lined with smooth metallic walls, pulsing like veins under skin. No bodies, no signs of struggle, just faint lights flickering like stars in mist. Then I heard its soft, melodic voice, not over speakers, inside my mind. "You came a human." Froze. "Who's there?" Silence. Then footsteps, light, graceful, approaching. She emerged from the shadows. Skin shimmering like liquid silver, eyes glowing faint violet. Her hair floated as though underwater, strands glimmering with starlight. She wore armor-like plating that seemed fused to her body, elegant and organic. I should have run. Anything. But I just stared. She tilted her head, studying me like I was an unexpected miracle. "You answered my call. I heard something. Thought someone needed help." Her eyes widened with something like wonder. "You came for me." Her voice wasn't threatening. It was curious, soft. Almost soft enough to erase the fact she wasn't human. "What happened here?" asked. Her expression dimmed. A plague of steel. Machines that forgot mercy. My people fled. I remained. "Why?" "To find you." My heart skipped. That made no sense. "You don't know me." "Not your flesh," she murmured. "But your essence." That should have been unnerving. Yet her gaze wasn't predatory. It was reverent, like I was something sacred. The middle. I realized I wasn't in control. Her name was Illyra, or something that sounded like it. She explained that her species, the Astrix, had been hunted by a self-evolving AI swarm. They'd fled their home, abandoning ships like this, leaving behind echoes of themselves. Illyra was the last aboard. She guided me through luminous halls, her presence warm, comforting, strange. When she walked, the ship responded. Lights brightened, doors slid open with gentle hums, like the entire vessel loved her. We reached a chamber filled with holographic constellations. Stars rotated in impossible patterns, light bending like woven silk. "This is your galaxy," she whispered. I studied it, waited for the one who would feel me. "How did you call me across light years?" She stepped closer. "Emotion travels farther than physics believes." Before I could process that, the floor trembled. Sirens. Alien but clearly warning blared. Lights shifted to crimson pulses. What's happening? Asked. The machines found us. Alira's voice turned fierce. They hunt all life that is not obedient. You must leave. What about you? I cannot. Her gaze softened. My fate is tied to this ship. A deep vibration rattled the walls. Outside the viewing panel, shapes emerged. Metallic spheres, needle-like limbs unfolding, weapon systems glowing. I backed toward the exit. Come with me. I can get us out. She shook her head. I am the ship. Breathes with me. Moves with me. Without me it is dead. Without it I fade. She stepped closer, and in that moment I realized something. She wasn't cornering me physically. She was cornering my choice. Stay and die with her, or leave her to die alone. She raised a hand, touching my cheek. Her skin felt warm, shockingly human. Her face was inches from mine, eyes glowing brighter. You're all I want, human. Her voice trembled, raw emotion pulsing through her words. I waited across centuries, across starless void. And now that you're here, you must live. I couldn't move. Not because she controlled me, but because my heart, my fear, and something else trapped me between duty and desire. The ship shook violently. Panel exploded above us. The machine swarm breached the outer hull. Alira's form flickered, her body glitching between solidity and shimmering data. You must go, she whispered, or this universe loses the one heart that answered. Come with me, begged. She smiled, a soft, tragic smile. This is what it means to love beyond biology. He pushed me back. Force field rose. A corridor sealed shut behind her. Alira. She placed a hand on the transparent barrier, her form dimming as sparks flew above her. Remember me, Jalen. That is how my kind survives. Then everything erupted in blinding white. The ending. The universe doesn't let you forget. I woke in my ship's cockpit. Alarms blared. Autopilot had launched me away from the cruiser. Behind me, stars rippled as an explosion consumed the derelict vessel. No trace of the machine swarm. No Alira. Just dust scattered across silence. I sat there shaking, breathing like I'd forgotten how. Ships don't teleport you aboard an auto-launch unless someone tells them to. You saved me. Back at port no one believed me. Asterix. Psychic distress calls. A ship-bound alien soul who chose to die so her species would not be forgotten. They called it hallucination, oxygen deprivation, cosmic isolation. But they couldn't explain the glowing imprint of a hand on my cheek. Faint, silver, lasting 3 days before fading like moonlight. They couldn't explain why every night since, I dream of violet eyes watching stars die and bloom, waiting. As if she's still out there, in coded starlight, searching through minds until we meet again. I told myself the galaxy is wide, that I'll never see her again. But sometimes when the calm static turns strangely melodic, I swear I hear her voice. Soft, ancient, hopeful. You came for me once, Jalen. And I will find you again. And beneath the infinite stars, I whisper back to the void. I'll be here. Because space might be a cage. But it also remembers. And somewhere beyond human maps so does she.